The end of the road for these losing candidates. Their protests for results to be re-examined falling on deaf ears. As across town, the election authorities announced the final list of winning parliamentary candidates. Well, almost. Results for the province of Ghazni, where the most number of polling stations had to close because of security fears, won't be posted for another week. And yet another controversy came from the Attorney General, who was threatening to suspend election officials and launched an investigation into other election staff. A threat the election chairman rounded on.
If the Attorney General's office has any sort of documents of proof, there was no need to say it angrily or in the media.
Election observers think the IEC has done a good job in resisting political pressure. But the president's own cousin, who was disqualified for fraud during his own campaign in Kandahar, has no faith in its decisions.
There is a justice. They will be looking to our evidence and show that there is absolutely no fraud.
And the head of the largest group of observers thinks the process here is as corrupt as ever.
So was this not an improvement on the presidential election?
Unfortunately.
These elections were being seen as a test as to whether democracy is working here, whether they were cleaner and fairer than last year's marred presidential elections. But almost 1.5 million disqualified votes, widespread fraud and intimidation, and reports of political interference would suggest otherwise. Turton, Al Jazeera, Kabul.